Hello friends and welcome to everyone on my channel. Today we have some of my friends, my students are there, and today we are going to discuss on a very important topic, that is vernacular medium and the thinking process of students from vernacular medium. I have seen many students, when they meet me first time, they say that I'm not good in English because of my vernacular medium. I am not a good speaker because of my vernacular medium. My English is poor because of my vernacular medium, and somewhere they have this inferiority complex in them, thinking that because I'm from vernacular medium, I'm from Hindi medium, Marathi medium, I will not be able to communicate properly. But this is a myth. And today we are going to discuss about this topic in detail with my students, and you will see also that how this is not a fact and how this is just our notion, which is not based on reality. Dear friends, watch this video very carefully and you will understand that what you think I'm from vernacular medium and that is stopping me, it's completely wrong. I'm from Marathi medium school, and will shed more light on this. Let us start first. Let us ask our friends to introduce. Please introduce yourself, Kushi.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sandeep sir. My name is Kushi Verma, and I live in Delhi. And currently, I'm in my college. I'm in first year. I'm doing my graduation in BA program, Economics and Political Science. Thank you so
Fantastic,
much.
thank you. Yeah, Pratiksha, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, all of you. My name is Pratiksha, and right now I'm doing my graduation, and I'm from Madhya Pradesh. And yeah, that's it, sir.
Yeah, very nice. Bhavani, yes, introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, friends. Hope you are doing great. And hi to all those who are watching this video. And my name is Bhavani Arva. I am residing in Hyderabad. It's capital of Telangana, and I'm working woman in one of the big MNCs.
Okay, Ratikant, introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, everyone. My name is Ratikant Vaskar, and I'm from Bihar. Currently, I'm pursuing my PhD from IIT ISM Dhanbad. So, and yeah, my topic is CSR. So, I'm working on the CSR, corporate social responsibility.
Oh, wow, very nice. So let us start with our discussion. Bhavani, I want to ask you, like, how much it matters? You are from vernacular medium. Does it matter much while communicating in English? How much it matters?
So that's really a good question, sir, and completely relates to me as well because uh, I completed my schooling in vernacular medium. Later, I have opted for English medium from intermediate to degree standard. So first thing, studying something in English and by hearting something in English and putting into the paper, attending exams and getting good score, it's different. And speaking with someone in English is different. So in like after completion of my graduation, I attended to an interview. So I still remember the situation. In group of people, I failed to tell my self introduction in complete 3 sentences. That is due to because of hesitation and due to lack of confidence as well. So after that I struggled a lot, uh, because I tried a lot. So I prepared a number of questions. So finally, I grabbed the opportunity. Again, challenges. Getting into the good company is different. Again, speaking with peers, participating in the meetings, asking some questions to the peers, and responding to the even emails, and speaking with someone in calls. All these are again giving presentations also, again each and everything challenges to me. And each and every time I felt that I came from vernacular background, my background is not strong, and all these things, wrong notions in my mind. And okay, someone is speaking good English because they know lot of grammar. So I have gone through, articles, prepositions, tenses, conjunctions, subjects, predicate, what not. I have gone through all and spent most of my time in learning grammar. So again, while speaking, I stuck somewhere. I don't know what to do. I fed up, and I struggled a lot, and okay, there is no growth in my career. Let me like this only because I don't have confidence. Because if I speak out, maybe somebody may judge my English, somebody may point out my English. Because all these things in my mind, so I always thought that why my parents didn't put me in the English medium. That's all I used to think always and always. So later on, I think I almost wasted like 5 to 6 years. Like later on that in 2019, I have joined in DNA. I still remember that first day, the interaction with you. I was so nervous, and if I still remember to that day to this day, this is the really big moment for me. One of the big moments I can say, because I don't know, sir, whether I can tell or not. One day in our sessions, you have taught us like you rejected by one manager because of your poor English. But later on that, after few years, that person approached you to teach his employees. That day, it gives strength to me, and I motivated from that day. And I have heard about many persons through videos and through books, but I didn't see them either virtually or physically. But you are the person, I'm interacting with you daily, and you are sharing your experiences daily, what you have experienced in your lifetime. So you are teaching us. That's what I want. You are the real, like you have faced all these situations what we have faced before. So I thought, yeah, this is the right person for me. He's the right person for me. So I followed, sir, whatever habits you taught. But today, what like whether I belongs to vernacular, of course, but today I didn't hesitate, sir. Whatever I want to speak, I want to speak in front of people. I never minded somebody's like judging my English or laughing. It doesn't matter. Whatever I want to speak, I want to speak. Like it is not a subject to learn. So it is a communication. Whether opposite person able to understand my English or my concept or not is important for me. So and that is what I can say, because irrespective of medium, it doesn't change. It depends on our confidence. So we have to adopt some like habits daily. Not only my English, sir, it even changed my lifestyle as well, because completely changed in the positive way. Even my daughter, she's 11 years old, and she recently ordered the Princess book. And she started reading. Even she daily writes some vocabulary from her English textbook in the notes. All these because happens because of our sessions, sir. So I strongly say medium doesn't matters, because I am from Telugu medium. And you know, sir, 1 month back, I started my own sessions to my friends. All are from vernacular medium. And yesterday, day before yesterday, I asked them, like, did you find any changes in yourself? They told that they're slowly observing the changes, and they also become confident they can speak English. All are from Telugu medium. One person is from Orissa medium, I think. But I am really happy, sir, because all this happened because of you. And you know, sir, you messaged me that this is the session for today. I really didn't say anything. Okay, sir, thank you. But that is not the place I want to thank you, sir, because I hold all the excitement till now, because this is the place I want to show my gratitude on you, because this is the big things, sir. One of the big things. Again, I'm reiterating that is the big things happen to me. So I strongly tell to all of the people, medium doesn't matter. If you follow some habits in the regular basis with consistency, definitely each and everyone will speak. It's not matters that any months. It depends on your consistency and your work. So based on that, it will take some time, but for sure, definitely you are going to speak good English in one day. That's all about from my side, sir.
Thank you, Bhavani. Very nice. And that's true, actually. What Bhavani said, I remember that day. You just reminded me of that day when I went for a job in an engineering college. and it was a polytechnic college actually, and I was not good in English, of course. I was not confident, I was nervous. It was the year 2001, I think, or 2000. And I mean, I was rejected, flatly rejected. uh, but in the year 2014, these people again called me, and I trained those professors and all the teachers for communication skills. What I want to say to everyone is, it doesn't matter what your medium of study is. I have seen, unfortunately, many students, many employees who are watching us right now. They somewhere down the line, they have the regret, like Bhavani had, like they held their parents responsible. I have heard many students saying me that if my dad had enrolled me in a convent school or English medium school today, I would have been a better person. I would have achieved more success, which is absolutely wrong. Kushi, yeah, now it's your turn. What do you feel about this? Uh, those people who go in colleges now, they are from small cities, they migrate to big metros like Delhi, and when they go into big colleges, that everywhere everyone is speaking in English in groups, and these students are from convent school, they are from well-to-do families, and people like me who come from small cities, they are nervous while speaking, and then the problem starts. Uh, does this happen in your college? And how much is your medium important?
I would like to express my gratitude to you, sir, for choosing me for this discussion. Thank you. And yeah, my opinion about does vernacular medium matter in life while communicating is important or not. Like I have seen, I was from English medium school, but we used to talk in bilingual language, like that is called English, right? So, what our teacher like in college, I never faced much difficulty in communicating because previously I was working on my English communication skills. But what I was lacking there, the confidence, and I was not. I always have that belief that I have to learn grammar rules for speaking English fluently, and that is where I was making mistakes all the time whenever I used to speak to people and to my college mates sometimes, like. But after joining these classes, within 1 month I have seen the difference, that how much I have improved without learning the grammar rules and by just following your English habits. But and there is one experience I want to share about my school, because my school was an English medium school, but no one used to talk in English. My teachers were only used to teach us in English. So one day in my farewell, we had a competition, and there were 3 rounds. So I got selected in 2 rounds. But what happened in third round? There was the on-spot competition. Like we have to give a on-spot speech. I was so perplexed at what to say. I got numb on the front of hundred of students in the front of stage. So what happened after that? Like Homo sapiens can do mistake. It is a very normal thing. But my some of my teachers used to make fun of me after that. Like my teachers were doing that. So it broke my confidence very badly. And I thought that from now I will never gonna face people and I will never gonna speak to them. But it is not possible. How can you survive if you don't talk to people? Then after like completing my school, we had much time in lockdown. So I was searching for all these communication skills, how to improve my soft skills, how to improve my overall personality. Then I come up to your video, and the ideas and techniques that you were saying, I really like them a lot, because so many YouTubers are misguiding the like society and the people, that they can learn English in just 21 days and they can learn English in just 30 days. Whether you are from vernacular medium or English medium school, it doesn't matter. Your surroundings and how like your background is, that matters a lot, right? Because in 30 days, if you are from it doesn't count that in 30 days no one can learn English, right? But you were the one who was saying the truth, that it is impossible to speak English in just 21 days. And that thing I really liked about you. And when I enrolled in the classes, within like after 1 month, I was so confident. I removed my hesitant, like I was not hesitant in front of my like DNA members. I was speaking so nicely and confidently. So according to me also, vernacular medium does not matter. if you are perseverance enough and you have zeal to improve your communication skills, that only matter. And you have to be consistent, as Bhavani ma'am said, you have to be consistent all the time, follow your English habits, and you will achieve your goal one day. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you so
very
much.
nice point, Kushi, you have said here. The point is, even students from English medium schools also, they also are not good in communication. So it doesn't matter whether you're from English medium or you're from vernacular medium. At the end of the day, in a country like India, where no matter where, which school you go, in home you speak vernacular language. And many students, even they are from convent school, English medium school, they still have the problem with communication and speaking. One more thing you said, like the teacher's role. Yeah, the teacher's role is very important here. Unfortunately, some teachers don't understand like their behavior is having a psychological effect on students, and their role is very important. Uh, no one is a born speaker. No one is a born communicator. It's a skill which can be developed by practice. So, students, everyone, your medium doesn't matter. Even students from English medium, I have many students from English medium who lag in confidence, and when they also are speaking some English with mistakes, and that's normal. It's okay, no problem with that. We have Pratiksha here. Hi, Pratiksha.
Hi,
So,
sir.
you're from which medium? I mean, English
Uh,
medium or vernacular medium?
Sir, I am from vernacular medium.
Okay, great. So tell us what difficulties you faced due to vernacular medium and how you overcome those difficulties.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Actually, I'm from vernacular medium, as I told. So, and when life hits harder, then we want to come out from our comfort zone. Otherwise, we don't want to come out from our comfort zone. So, same thing with me was happening with me also. And when I was in my school days, up to 12th, I completed from Hindi medium, and I used to think that English doesn't matter, and I used to think in this way also, that people who are from convent school and people who know grammar very well, only those people can learn English and those people can speak English. This was my like thinking, and this in this way I used to think. So I never think about it, that what I am going to do with English. And I whenever my examination came, and I used to mug up all the answers so that I can get good marks in my exam, and I used to write those answers in my answer sheet, and I passed my 12th. And after that, I faced reality, how, as I told you, that I came out from my comfort zone when I took admission in college. That time I was not aware about it, that it is going to be hard for day for my so when I took admission in college, and I was happy that I am going to attend college classes, everything was going well. Suddenly, when I came to know about it, that all of my subjects are in English, I was shocked, and it hurted me a lot, because I was not aware about it. I thought that I took admission in literature sector, so only literature is going to be in English, and I will do same method as I did in my school days. I will mug up all the answers and wrote them down in my answer sheet. So it when I went to my college, and my professor asked that give your introduction in English. I had idea how to give introduction in English, but the problem was that I was very much hesitant. I had no confidence that how can I give my introduction in front of this much people. So everyone was giving introduction. That was introduction day, like that was first day of college. So everyone was giving. I jotted down some words and some sentences from them, and then I spoke. But I felt that I have very high fever at that particular point, that I am feeling feverish. So and then I realized what is the importance of English, and I came out from my college that day, and I cried a lot. And one of my brothers suggested me for this course, so I called him and I said, I'm not going to pursue this course. I am going to take admission in literature Hindi, not in literature English. So he told one thing, that it doesn't matter what are you going to do. I am not going to tell you anything. Just think about it. Now you are going to give up English. Because of English, you are going to give up this particular sector. And think about it. If you face any problem in future, what would you do? I said, why I'm going to face problem? Because I am going to speak in Hindi. So I know Hindi very well. I can talk with people in Hindi. There is no problem while talking in Hindi. So it hit me a lot, and I thought about this thing not for one day, for 2 to 3 days, and I was just thinking I didn't go my college. I was thinking about it for a long period of time, and then I realized I have to do something with my English. And then how I started it, sir, like I started reading Rain and Murty
Hmm.
grammar book. Some people suggested me, then start with this. You are going to be fluent, and I did it. So it didn't turn out well because everyone knows grammar doesn't matter. How poor grammar is, it doesn't matter in while speaking. So I also did same thing. I tried to mug up all the grammar rules so that I can be a fluent speaker, but it didn't happen. And then I realized that what matter is that no matter whether our grammar is better or not, whether we are from vernacular medium, what matter is that mindset. If we have if we have different mindset, if our belief is different, that we can learn no matter like we are from vernacular medium, our grammar is not good, definitely we can speak. But if our minds is different, that we are from vernacular medium, we can't speak. People who are from English medium, those people can speak very well, but people who are from vernacular medium vernacular medium, they can't speak. It's not right actually, because I proved it, and now I am example of those who say like this. So according to me, sir, it doesn't matter. And how I came to know about your course also, like did all the things, like I tried 21 days also, like some YouTuber told me, just go follow for 21 days, and then you are going to be fluent. I followed their channel, I followed their tricks and techniques, but it didn't turn out well. And so there is a proverb that there is a will, where there is a will, there is a way. So same thing happened with me also. I was searching one video that how to learn English, and then your video popped out on YouTube, and I watched that. And when you told me that it's not this course is not about grammar, then I realized, yeah, this is something what I want. Like I had mugged up all the grammar, and I didn't learn anything. Now I am going to enroll in this course, and I did it. So, and I remember that day when I talked with you, when my so that day I was much and much nervous while talking with you, but you told one thing, that be relaxed, don't you worry, that I am going to tell you how to how to learn English. And from that day when you told me be relaxed, I am going to tell you, from that day I released my hesitant, and I released all the fear, and then I started learning English, and I started following all the habits which you suggested me, and now I am here. And I think, sir, uh, according to me, nothing matters, only your mindset matters. And if you have hold if you you know if your belief is strong and your mindset is different from other person who think like only convent people can speak English, it doesn't matter really, sir.
Fantastic. The point I liked is, and that is what most of the people I have seen, these people make mistake is, people change the course, as you said. They change the course. Now, when they see that, oh my God, this is a course in English, whole complete English, no, I will change the course. And they take a easy path. And I have said many times that if you do easy things, life will be hard. But if you do hard things, life will be easy. Changing the course is not the solution, because it's the easy way, and that's not the solution. And solution is never easy. You have to go through that difficult path. And the difficult path was facing English, working on yourself, taking efforts. And it doesn't matter. It may take you more time, okay, 6 months or 1 year or 2 year, but you can also speak fluently and confidently. Diksha, very nice point. And as you said, the mindset, the mindset. Many people don't understand what is the mindset. The mindset means, this is the today's session is for developing the mindset of students. There are many students right now who are watching this video. You may be from vernacular medium. Doesn't matter which medium you are from. Even English medium also. English medium students are also weak in English. The reason is the way English is taught in our schools. The way we are only focused on marks. We are not learning English as a game as fun. It has become monotonous, dull, and a lot of perfection is required, accuracy is required. If you make a mistake while writing, you are given 0 marks and bad comments from teacher. And due to this, we are scared to speak. We are chasing perfection. So the mindset is what we are trying to change here, dear friends. It just give up all those unrealistic thoughts about medium, and what really is what matters is how confidently you convey your message. We have Ratikant. Ratikant, sorry. Um, Tell us about your experience. I remember when you joined, and today there is a big difference. And I'm sure you come from vernacular medium. I don't know about this. Unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, sir, for selecting me for this important talk. And yeah, I'm from vernacular medium, especially I'm from Hindi. And apart from that, this is not much important that I'm from Hindi. This is more important that I'm from Bihar. For being a Bihari, if I speak Hindi or if I speak English, so people judging that I speak English in Bihari, in Bhojpuri. So that's why it is a very challenging job for me to represent myself
Hmm.
outside the Bihar.
Hmm.
So I went to Delhi University for my graduation, and at that time I faced a lot of challenges in university,
Hmm.
and I also overcome from that. So I
Hmm.
have one incident I want to narrate here, and that is there was a presentation that is on the corporate fraud. So one ma'am, she is Suchipriya Mittal ma'am. So she given the topic to everyone that you should come with preparation and come with one or two corporate fraud. So I was also preparing that corporate fraud in English. Everyone is preparing in English. I even not me. There are many students. They are also from the Delhi, but they are from the Delhi government school. So they are also preparing their talk in English. So it is approximately 5 to 6 days we all are preparing, and after that, this is the like the day of presentation. So we all are rehearsing on our garden. So there is a garden in college, Syed Bhagat Singh College. So we all are practicing there, and I'm just delivering my lecture in front of my friends. So they told that yeah, you are like speaking in a well manner. There is nothing problematic, so you can go ahead. So when I go to the presentation at the desk, so at that time I started that yeah, myself Ratikant Bhaskar, and I'm going to present this such corporate fraud. And then I told them, then I can comfortable in Hindi, and I can easily demonstrate my thought, my each and everything in Hindi. So I'm switching my talk in Hindi. I don't know how these all things come.
Oh.
Actually, I'm practicing in English, but in the front of everyone, I thought that what is important? The important things is communicating my ideas, communicating my things, communicating what I prepared. So I realized at that time that yeah, I can't speak in English. But if before 1 month or 2 months, if I met to Sandeep sir, so I realized that yeah, I can, if I can prepare in English, I can learn English, I can read the things in English, I can understand English. So why not I can speak English? So unfortunately, I didn't met Sandeep sir at that time. So that's why I was not able to express my things. But right now, I think that yeah, I'm able to express my things, my feelings, or even my expression in English. And when I know about this talk, I go throughout the 2 to 3 research paper and also 1 to 2 theories. So one is the theory given by the Albert Bandura, social cognitive theory. It is also known as the social learning theory. And the other, some research paper, one research paper written by some assistant professor from Saudi Arabia. It is published in International Journal of Linguistic Research, something like that. So there is two, I thoroughly go through the two research paper, and they all are advocating that there are two controversial things, there are two thinking way. One groups are thinking about the vernacular medium is not important for learning a second language. They are saying that if the first language develop, like our mother tongue develop in the same way, in the same way we can develop English. And the second person, second group, they are saying that yeah, mother tongue is very essential to develop our second language. And then I compare the Sandeep sir technique with those all theories, those all research papers, and they are make many scales, and they are go for a questionnaire even in Japan or
Hmm.
some So this type of where the English or some other language is very play a very good role in speaking or even in representing in the society. And they also make a questionnaire in India. And apart from this, there is one research from the UNESCO in 2007. That research also say that language one, the mother tongue is very essential to understand, to develop our creativity, and after that, throughout the age, the language develops. So throughout the age, we can easily develop our language. So this is not a like worriness things to we are from the English medium, we are from Hindi medium, or even we are from the like the other local language school. So these all things doesn't matter. The things matter that how we are creative, and creativity doesn't stick with one language. Creativity stick with our own thinking on our own motive. So we should go ahead with our thinking, with our motive. So those all is research paper. Now I'm coming to those all research papers. So those all research paper are saying that our mother tongue, especially what is mother tongue. So mother tongue is, as the name specified, mother. So it comes from mother, because the first source of our knowledge is mother. So which language our mother is speaking, and then the area goes little bit advanced, little bit diverse. So the things which is stick with our mother, like environment of our mother, our father, or our neighbor, or surroundings of our home. So in which language they are talking. So in the same language, the child is growing in the early age. So that time, the understanding in mother tongue is better than the second language. But it doesn't mean that we couldn't learn the second language. It means that how we develop our mother tongue, how our foundation is strong. If we have a very strong foundation, so we can learn the second or third or fourth language very quickly. And this is not my word. This is from the research. People are doing research, a lot of researchers. So they found that the mother tongue is the key things to learn the second language. And there are some other theories, the learning the second language theory. There is 3 or 4 theories. So they are also saying the first thing is the motive and second thing is the practice. And they are also bifurcating the techniques. And those all techniques is very much similar, or we can say the identical with the Sandeep sir technique. So then I understand that from where Sandeep sir applied these all things. Actually, in the initial time, I'm amazed that Sandeep sir is applying very good technique, or even the amazing technique. And no one have this type of technique in this world. So he has actually, Sandeep sir has a very good technique, and these all techniques are the replication of those all renowned research paper. These all are not anywhere like sir applied from the anywhere. Sir applied from the techniques, from the research, and from the researcher. So we should rely, and everyone can rely on those all techniques. And if you want to know the result from the English speaking, so we can follow the sir and follow the research, and we can also take the a lot of.
Wow. Ratikant, I did not know actually about this research. Of course, you are a research scholar, so you will go and find and study and do a lot of research before coming for this session. I'm happy that whatever methods I'm using, someone has researched that. But what I did not do research on theoretical basis. My research was practical basis. In this 20 years, my research was mostly on the students. I saw how they are improving, why they are not improving, what are the problems. And the guinea pig was me. First of all, it was me, because I'm from Marathi medium. And I experimented all these techniques on me first. And then I realized that, yeah, I mean, these are the methods which are not working. These are the methods which are working. Of course, it is not any shortcut. It's going to take time, but we should not think about how much time. Important thing here, we should not think how much time it will take me to develop my English, because that is not in the equation. Never think like, okay, I have to reach this level. There is no level. We have to just keep on walking and forget the destination. English will keep on following you. One more thing I want to discuss here is to everyone. While speaking, it doesn't matter whether you have mother tongue influence or not. It doesn't matter. If you are a BPO call center and if you're working for that, they will train you for your accent modification and all. But while talking in real life, see, understand one thing. Even in US, everyone has different tone, different accent in US also. Dialects, they are called. Different dialects are there. Like Hindi is spoken in different dialects in India. Bihar Hindi is different, Madhya Pradesh it is different, Delhi it is different, Mumbai it is different. So why do you feel bad when your English has been impacted by mother tongue? That doesn't matter. What matters is, are you conveying your ideas? And most important is, ideas means, are you touching the heart of the listener? And when you're touching the heart of a listener, people won't go into these petty things. They even in hospitality sector, you're working in, for example, an hotel. If you are not giving the right treatment, the right care to your customer, what is the use of your US accent English? What is the use of that? At the end of the day, what matters is humanity. What matters is love, care, and respect while speaking to others. The accent and the mother tongue doesn't matter because we are humans. Suppose even you are working in a customer care, you are having great English, accent, American, British, but you don't care for your customers. You don't talk to them properly. I mean, that will leave a bad taste. So, really important it is. Speaking is important. The mother tongue influence is not important. And Ratikant, you said like if you had met me, it would have been better. But as you told at the beginning, while discussing that tomorrow you have a seminar with Delhi School of Economics, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Go and rock there. And while doing that, Ratikant, focus on your message. Focus on that your students should understand what you see. Don't focus on the mother tongue influence and this and that and that. Deliver. At the end, you will get a thunderous applaud. People will say, thank you, not for your English. No one will applaud you for your English, but they will applaud you only for your message, how you have conveyed the message. That's more important than anything else. Last question, and then we will stop. Okay. So, the right mindset, as we have discussed, what kind of right mindset you developed in you? And how you're going to continue, because dear friends, understand, I want to tell this to everyone. These are my students, and I've told them there is no perfection, there is excellence, and they have to keep on walking. They have to keep on walking, they have to keep on working, they have to keep on improving. This is the mindset which I have developed in them, the discipline. The Today is Sunday, we are shooting this, and we started at 7 o'clock in the morning. No holidays. That is a work ethic. And again, after this session is over, I will go for jogging and I will go with my audiobooks. So, Kushi, I did not teach you English. You know, all of you. Have I taught you English? Any sentence I taught you? Never. But what I have done is changing your discipline, changing the way you look at life. When these things change, English changes, because these things matter a lot. And if I'm teaching you English, I'm not doing justice with you. Anyone can do that. And you are all educated people. You already have studied English. You know all the grammar. You are not here for that. Why we are here? Why what you need from me is the mindset intervention. So Khushi, now what is your new mindset? What kind of new attitude you have acquired? Tell us.
Actually, sir, I knew that you were not going to teach us English, and your psychology classes helped me a lot. Every Saturday when I entered in your class, I was so enthusiastic, and I always, whenever I get chance today also, then I feel so blessed that yeah, I am attending your psychology class. Because of that, I have changed so many like wrong irrational thinking of me, because I always believe that if whoever is speaking fluently English, that person is intelligent.
Hmm.
Because this is, I guess, a wrong mindset of India, that people think whoever is speaking English is intelligent. We are start comparing English with intelligence. So this kind of belief I have changed totally. And your two quotes that you have mentioned in your classes, I really like them a lot. The first one is stop expecting and start accepting. And I have done this. I have stopped expecting that everyone will gonna like me and everyone will gonna applaud me for my like English communication. it will not gonna happen. No one, it is not compulsory that everyone will gonna like you and everyone will gonna praise you. Whatever you will gonna do in your life, whether it is right or wrong, there will be some person who will criticize you and there would be some people who will praise you. So I have stopped expecting and start accepting that if I do mistake, then it is totally okay. I can recover that. Obviously, everyone does mistake. So if I also does, then it is nothing wrong about it. And the second quote, I really love it, and I really do read it daily. That face the fear, do it anyway. The one thing that every human being is scared of facing their fears. They don't want to tackle the problems and challenges. They want to escape from all these kind of things, right? And they don't want to get out from their comfort zone. That is the biggest problem. We never try to get out of a comfort zone, and we always think that yeah, I will get success in this by doing like less work. But it is not possible, right? You cannot do or achieve any good thing in your life without any struggle or without feeling that yeah, you have done something. So these are the two quotes from psychology class I have liked a lot and I apply in my daily life. And changing mindset is a very important thing. The people who are not changing their mindset and who have this wrong belief that grammar will gonna help them in improving their English or any 21-day course will gonna change their life, then it is totally wrong. It depends totally on you and your surrounding and your school, that whether you will gonna achieve your English communication, you will be a good communicator or not. Thank you. That was it.
Very nice. And yeah, I always say that. Be comfortable with making mistakes. Very nice point. I always tell, be comfortable with making mistakes. Don't feel guilty about that. And no, what a line. And of course, there are many people out there, even in this video also, some will comment, don't use his, use have, his, have, and all these people will come and they are everywhere. You have seen grammar teachers who correct you continuously. You have to neglect them. That is the first mindset change. Exactly. Yeah, Bhavani, now your turn. What is the now healthy mindset which you have now? As Kushi said, like people are not going to support you. They are going to find faults in you. What is the takeaway from me?
Of course, sir. Really, I want to use one word. It's kind of transformation, life transformation happened with me because before like 2000 June before, I was into different category because there is no positive thinking. So besides communication, you have taught us excellent psychology sessions on Saturday that have changed transformed my life, I can say, because the sessions we have taken like accept yourself unconditionally and be ready for criticism. Actually, that is the very good concepts, one of the best concepts I have ever had. And you know, in 100%, like 30% people like us and 30% people hate us, and remaining 40% people, they don't have even opinion on us. So all these things make me realize. And you know, slowly I started changing my thought process, thinking process. So I adapted like reading like without fail, listening to audio, video, all these things, speaking buddy, because you never in our sessions I completed 6 months so far, I never hear from you that Bhavani, your English is wrong, like you did a mistake. So from any one of like I didn't hear, sir, because that is what we need, comfort zone. Whatever we want to speak, we are speaking here. Because we never thought that somebody may stop us, somebody may laugh us, that kind of things we didn't have. So we completely focusing on our content rather than we are thinking about English, because whatever we want to speak, we are speaking. So even all our DNA students have the same mindset, because each and everyone is encouraging us, so it is going in the positive way. So each and everything, sir, because the main word is consistency. So whatever, wherever we are, we have to utilize. So you have given us many tricks as well. So each and everything so makes me comfort first. I am in the of course I have come out of the comfort zone, but you give us comfort here because all daily we are eager to attend the sessions, daily sessions, and you never taught us grammar. You never taught us grammar, just the all the habits you have focused on, like how to focus. You motivated us, and that all are big things, sir, because no one in India is going to teach this psychology session apart from DNA, sir. Not only you, I really thank you to Sandeep sir, and as well as DNA friends a lot, sir, because I have friends now all over the country and all over India as well. If I want to go any place, friends are there, and buddies all are available. If we want to speak with someone, instantly they are available, and we are in the same phase. Actually, they can understand, and healthy conversations, like which book we are reading, what kind of videos we are reading, and this is the fine video you can go for. And one person, she's Sindhu, daily sending idioms, like everything, each and everything is healthy conversation, it related to English and motivating daily. So what notes are many friends, I want to thank to each and everyone, like Monica, Visalakshi, and Ranjana. So we become best buddies, and I can say that, if we are with filled with any hesitation, and our mood is not bad, this is the thing. So if we speak with buddy talk, then we can get relaxed from that situation. So what not, sir, there are n number of things happened post take positivity in my lifestyle after joining DNA. So maybe Corona pandemic gives a problem and sad to many people, but as far as myself concerned, this I can think this is boon for me, because I utilize completely lockdown time at home by attending your sessions. And I always vote for psychology sessions, sir, because today or tomorrow we can learn, but nobody teaches this session, sir. So wonderful, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you from all our end, from our bottom of heart. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a ton. You always use that word. Thanks a ton, sir. That's really, we are happy joining this session, sir, because of course, each and everyone who joined in DNA, definitely they improved, and they habituated to positive things, positive habits, n number of things, sir. So thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you, Bhavani. Thanks a lot. Thank you. And now, Pratiksha, it's your turn now. So, how you have changed your mindset here? What kind of new thoughts on behavior and discipline you have inculcated in your life?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Sir, like as everyone mentioned here about Saturday class, I also want to say that I was holding many more wrong belief, and I had wrong mindset earlier. But when I attended your Saturday classes, I realized that whatever I am thinking, it's not right. I should change it. And I did it actually. Not completely, but I am trying to change day by day and little by little like this. So earlier I was thinking people who are from convent school and people who know grammar very well, only those people can speak. So now I changed it, and I am the example of that. And other thing, like I was thinking in 21 days people can speak fluent English because of some rumors on YouTube. I was thinking like this, but it's also not right. No one can speak in 21 days or within 3 months also, as you told in beginning in your video, that it will take long time. It's not a run, it's a marathon. You have to run for long period of time. So I changed this also. And other thing, like if I suggest my some of my friends also, they always say to me that in grammar very well, that's the reason you are speaking well. And now also they say like this, they don't know that grammar doesn't matter. We should change this perception, because we have made from our school days that only grammar can help us, or people who know grammar, only those people can be fluent in English. It's not like this. And other thing is that earlier I was chasing perfection in my life, in everywhere, wherever I wanted to go, or whatever I wanted to do, I wanted to do in perfect way, not in excellent way. And after joining your class, I realized this perfection is not last destination. Excellence is last destination. If you want to if you do any work, be excellent at that. Don't try to be perfect. Right now I'm not perfect. I'm doing little by little better. I'm not trying to do I am not trying to be a perfect person, like this. So, and as Bhavani ma'am mentioned that you never stopped us while speaking, that you are making mistake, you are not speaking correct English. So this also boost up our confidence, because we never find that anyone is stopping us, and anyone is trying to make us make us better, trying to make us right. Like this, we never think in this way. And other thing, like whenever we talk with outsiders, they always tell us that you made fault and you made some grammatical mistakes. But whenever we talk with our DNA friends, they never tell. They support each other, and they tell how to do this and how to do that. Like they never tell you made mistake, and now you should improve here and you should improve there, because they all are your students, and we all changed our mindset. Earlier we were not like this, but because of you and because of your psychological classes, we all changed our mindset. And I'm very much happy, sir. That day I realized how I was and how I was thinking, how my mindset was towards anything. And now I realize myself, and I recognize myself, how I changed myself. So yeah, thank you so much, sir, from bottom of my heart. And it was my best life experience, being with you. Yeah.
Very nice point. Perfection is a disease. Excellence is healthy. And if we are chasing perfection, it doesn't exist. Even my English is not perfect. At the end of the day, what matters is when our discussion will be over, have our friends, have our viewers got the message? That's very important. Important is not checking each and every word. Ratigan, what is the takeaway? What mindset you changed? Because that is what we work on. What mindset you changed in you in these 6 or whatever months you spent with me?
Sir, first of all, that I read Hindi literature, many Hindi literature. So I know the things that in the writing things, that what is important, what is not important, grammar is not important, and I also know that there's all things regarding the psychology and confidence. So there's all type of things, but the problem is application. And in India, even many students or many people, they know what is the problem in their speaking skill, especially in English or even in other language. But it is very difficult to apply those all things. So we need a person, or we need a mentor who make us everything applicable in our life. So that's why I was searching the things, because I was going through a tough time in my past, in 2018, especially in 2018. So after that, I was searching that who is on the online mode or even in offline mode, who is providing the psychological classes, or who is working on the psychology, actually the psychological doctor. So then I found that Sandeep sir video. And in that video, when Sandeep sir told that English speaking is 80% psychology and 20% practice, then I understand that, yeah, this is my kind of things, and this is the teacher, or this is the doctor, or this is my God for whom I am searching. And then I found Sandeep sir, and I developed a lot of things due to this psychological class, due to this psychological therapy, because Sandeep sir is providing the therapy. Sir is not providing any English classes or any communication classes. Sir is completely installing the things, installing the English software in our mind. So I have changed a lot of things in our mindset, in our day-to-day life. Because earlier I was when I spend spare time, so I go somewhere else. I go some YouTube or some other way. But right now, when I want to spend some spare time, so I go with the book or go with some literature or some other things. So there are a lot of changes, and even in 1 hour or half an hour, we can't explain each and everything, or we can't summarize the changes from our life. That is from the last 6 months or 1 year. So, and the COVID is also for me, it is a boon for me also. So because I met Sandeep sir, and today I one thing want to say that if Sandeep sir told that sun rises in south, so I completely agree with that because I believe in him and I know that yes, Sandeep sir do a lot of things for me in my life and whatever right now I am. This is all due to Sandeep sir. So thank you, sir, and yeah, and thank you, DNA friend. This is
Thank you, Ratikant. Now, those who are watching us, this video is not any pre-planned video. You can contact these people personally also. I never believe in all these things. Second, this video is not for advertisement of my institute. No, because I don't need much advertisement. Many people say I'm very popular. We have a lot of admissions. We are not for that. Then why this is video? This video. There are two reasons behind this. First, these students should develop the courage to speak in front of YouTube. Because everyone has the fear that, sir, I should speak and your video will go in front of thousands and lakhs of people. Now they will find faults in my English. That is what I want. I want you to face that. I don't want that you should feel like, no, they should not find fault. Sir, don't pass those comments where the fault is written. I am going to pass. You should be ready for that. Ready for criticism, facing the criticism, handling the criticism. That is the only way to grow in life. If you say that, sir, I will speak English in front of my mother and father, you are not growing there. Growth is not there. Growth is when you speak in front of people where you are vulnerable, you make mistakes, criticism will come. Your own friends will criticize you. You have to face it. This is the one reason why I invited these people. Second reason, there are many people out there who are watching our video and they're from vernacular medium. And only because of this belief, I'm from vernacular medium, they are not growing in life. They are not getting what they deserve in life. They are hardworking, they are disciplined, they are knowledgeable. But only this vernacular medium tag is stopping them from utilizing their full potential. Dear friends, all the YouTubers, all my subscribers and followers, you can talk to them and ask them. Only I send them a message that we have a meeting. I did not tell them what we are going to discuss. It's very difficult nowadays to trust because most of the training institutes have fake students who are already fluent and they come and then they speak. You can see here, these are my students. Maybe they have made some mistakes today. It's okay. It's okay. That is what I teach. It's okay to make mistakes. And that is what is the message here. Everything is here. And I'll tell you one very nice thing is, if you really want to be successful, be honest. Nothing else. Be honest. And that is what we are doing here. These people have expressed their views honestly. Yeah, they praised me. I also feel good when they praise me. This doesn't mean that I had told them to praise me. It is coming from their heart. And you can meet any of my students. They will do the same thing. Because somewhere I believe that I'm following my heart because my heart belongs to teaching. Somewhere I have gone through all the problems which many people are going through. Lack of confidence, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, poor English, self-doubt, worrying about people continuously, what they think, worrying about the future. I have gone through all these things. So I decided that there must be something somewhere where solution is there. And there were many great books which I came across. I read those books. And today I'm providing the same thing to my students. So I'm very passionate about this topic because I have gone through this. And when you suffer anything, and then when you help others to get out of that, you are very passionate about that. Dear friends, thanks a lot for coming here. One thing I would like to tell you, the journey has begun now. The journey has begun. We are not here to impress anyone on YouTube. We are not here to impress anyone. Impress yourself. When no one is watching you, impress yourself. Keep on working on yourself. What you should have learned, all of you told, everyone told. Again, I tell you, what you have learned is Keep on working on yourself. Keep on disciplining yourself. Keep on growing. Keep on helping others. And this is the mindset which I wanted to instill in you. Friends, thanks a lot. Congratulations, all of you. Congratulations, not for speaking perfectly. Congratulations for speaking. That is what you have done. Well done, all of you. My best wishes for your career, future endeavors, and keep on facing the fear. Keep on disciplining yourself. Keep on doing difficult things. Don't do easy things. And give it to someone. I have given you, don't keep with you. As Honey Madam said, she is doing, you also do that. Give to someone. Let the word spread. And those people who are not getting opportunities because of poor English, they will get the opportunities. That is the best service for our country. Thanks a lot, friends. Take care. Have a great day. Bye, all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Bye,
sir.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.